Alright, you guys, how's it going? Just wanted to make a quick little update right now. It's been a month or two since I've last posted on YouTube, and yeah, I'm gonna be getting back into it a little bit. I want to be posting more regularly and more consistently, but I just wanted to start with letting you guys know what I did over the past, 2 months or so to lose about 15 pounds of fat. Um, I'm on a holiday with my parents right now. It was my mom's birthday, so I have been eating a little bit more and gained back a couple pounds, but I'm still about 10 pounds lighter than I was, 2 months ago. And really, it's pretty simple, man. It's not that complicated. Got my Metallica shirt from the concert. Damn, that was 8 years ago already. They did a world tour for their Hardwired to Self-Destruct album. If you know, you know. But yeah, guys, it's getting in shape is not that complicated. It's not easy, but people make it so complicated and they make all these excuses for it when really it's just math. It's just consistency over time. And if you're trying to lose fat, it's really just math. So just wanted to break down real quick what I've been doing to lose fat, and hopefully this can help you guys. It's a bit late in the summer, but at least you'll know. And you probably do already know this, so I'm just gonna remind you a little bit. So, this is just math. First of all, download MyFitnessPal or a calorie tracker wherever you can find one. I use MyFitnessPal. And go online, find a total daily energy expenditure calculator, or TDEE for short, and just figure out how much you're burning every day, how much energy you're using just to live your life and go about, whatever you need to do. And then just make sure you're in a calorie deficit every single day by about 3 to 700 calories daily. That's a perfectly safe range for 98% of people. You can even go higher than 700 calorie deficit, but that does start to get a little dicey. Now, you're gonna feel hungry. You're gonna probably feel tired at a certain point. One thing that is almost essential to be able to hit that deficit while not feeling like you're starving yourself is eating whole foods. So get plenty of vegetables because that's going to fill you up without adding too many calories. Eat lean meats. If you're vegan, I'm sorry, I can't really help you. I'm just playing with this little silicone cap thing. If you're a vegan, thank you for your service. I can't really help you though. I'm probably a vegan's worst nightmare. But assuming you're eating meat, eat leaner cuts. So if you're going to the grocery store, if you're getting ground beef, get like 93/7 instead of 80/20. It's going to be way less calories because you have way less fat. It's like half the calories. And well, maybe not half. Haven't looked in a while, but just get your leaner cuts of meat, ground ground turkey or just lean chicken breast, just super lean cuts of meat, and just basic ass carbs. I either go for pasta or rice, super simple. And then Greek yogurt is also really good. It's high protein, low calorie. That works really well. And what else? Yeah, I like avocados because it's high fiber and it's healthy fats. It's really good for you. Avocados have a lot of boron, which is important for like your overall health, your overall muscle composition, and your like strength and vitality. Has a good amount of fiber, great like fat source, and it's not It's fairly calorie dense, but it's not the worst. If you're just eating like half an avocado a day, it's not that bad. And then butter and olive oil for fat. You really don't need to be using that much. Just get like at least 50 grams of fat per day, just to make sure your hormones are, you know, being properly produced. So yeah, like bare minimum 50 grams of fat a day. And then carbs, you do still need carbs because that's, your body's main energy source, but you can cut your carbs down way lower than you probably think. And that's actually what's going to help you stay in a calorie deficit is if you focus on protein, get just your minimum amount of fat, because fat is very calorie dense. It has 9 calories per gram of fat, whereas carbs and protein have 4 calories per gram of either carbs or protein. But carbs do not fill you up at all. You can eat 100 grams of carbs and feel just as hungry and want to eat another 100 grams. Whereas you eat 100 grams of protein all at once, you're gonna probably feel like shit because that's a lot of protein. It's gonna fill you up. So prioritize protein. You want to be hitting at least 0.8 grams per pound of body weight, if not 1 gram per pound of body weight, or even more. Just I would eat more. Like when I was doing this, I ate more than 1 gram per pound on some days, just because it helps me feel more full. It just increases satiety. It makes it easier not to eat more stuff. So if you just prioritize protein, you're probably going to be hitting that range of 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight anyways without really thinking about it. And it's going to keep you full to where you don't want to eat as many carbs or as much fat. So just lots of veggies, prioritize protein, and keep your carbs relatively low because that's the easiest part to cut out is carbs. Obviously, don't cut them out completely. You still need a little bit here and there, but that's the easiest macronutrient to really cut out and reduce in your diet. So if you do all of those things, you eat all whole foods, lean cuts of meat, prioritize protein, it's going to be way easier to just stay in a calorie deficit. And if you just stay 300 to 700 calories under your energy expenditure every single day, you're going to be burning fat week over week. So 500 calories per day deficit is a pound of fat in a week. All right, if you're at 300 calories a day, that's 0.6 pounds of fat. If you're at 700 calories a day, that's 1.4 pounds of fat per week that you're literally burning through. And you're burning through fat if you've done the math, you're tracking your calories, and you just know that you're spending more energy than you're eating. And yeah, honestly, the last part is just keep your exercise, like just make sure you're not losing muscle with this. So at least once a week you want to have a workout where you're hitting like all your muscle groups. You want to hit all your muscle groups at least once a week just to make sure you're not losing muscle. And with all the protein that you're eating, that's going to be pretty easy. So yeah, just stay active, keep exercising. Walking, you can walk if you need to like meet a certain calorie number, but don't go too crazy on it. You're mainly going to want to control your nutrition and lose fat through nutrition, not necessarily by like walking 15 or 20,000 steps a day. It does help a lot, obviously, but really the main thing you need to focus on is nutrition. So yeah, guys, just stay active, hit your workouts, hit every muscle group at least once a week, and and make sure you're in a calorie deficit. 300 to 700 calories a day is perfectly manageable for most people. and just keep that going for weeks and weeks. I did it for 6 weeks, and I went from being kind of chubby to basically having a six pack. Just took 6 weeks. For you, it might take longer. It might take like 3 months if you've got quite a bit of fat to lose. But that's all it is, guys. It's very simple. It's not necessarily always easy, but it's very simple. So just do that over several weeks. You're going to lose fat. Hope this has been helpful. It's all pretty basic stuff, but sometimes you just need to be reminded of the simple things. So I hope this was helpful, guys. I'm still getting back into things, and I want to expand my scope a little bit from all the social skills, all that social skills stuff, social anxiety, how to communicate with people. I'm probably still going to be talking about that, but I want to expand the scope just a little bit. So this is just what I've learned about fat loss and how to implement it, and the results that I've gotten over the past 2 months. So appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one.